Okay, we're still out here working. We're still on the job. Yeah, we are. This is electric service coming into the house. This is the meter. This is the garage. We're facing north. This is the meter. It's been sealed on 3 sides. Coming along, it's probably going to be a UFER main ground into the system. Not particularly my favorite, but it's also the most common, so it's not like it's a big surprise or anything. Inside here, inside the water meter cabinet, this cable right here, that is your bonding, your main bonding. It also bonds, by the way, it serves 2 purposes. It bonds the gas coming into the house. I wonder where that is. But it bonds the gas system and the electrical system. It serves dual purposes. Dual purposes. So that's pretty good. Moving along. I'm going to look up the word, but cattywampus. But this door is cattywampus. This is a garage car entry door. The garage west interior wall, the electric service panel. What we got here? One thing I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing an energy rating notice. The energy rating notice isn't here. Another thing that I'm seeing is that, you see where it says bed? Okay, that's printed. See all this hand writing? It's not cursive, but it's handwriting. Some people call it block printing. But that's not acceptable. It's supposed to be printed. Like this is printed, this is written. And the code and the manufacturer both stipulate that these should be. I know it's a technicality, it's a small thing, you know, but it's wrong. It's wrong. Not supposed to have paint splattered inside of a cabinet. Is that going to affect anything? I doubt it. But you're not supposed to. See this sawdust? This is a little more important to me, I guess, you know, but I don't qualify things, but this sawdust, that's combustible. Combustible. Remember the water heater just a moment ago? Between the electric meter and this? The bonding location? It should be labeled in here. And it could be printed, it could be handwritten, it could be cursive writing. But it's supposed to be posted in or on this. Did I find it? Yeah. You think a plumber would find it? I'm sure. Or an electrician, excuse me, would find it? I'm sure. It's still supposed to be labeled. It just is. Coming along here, we have our little rubber boots. Those are good things. It's 200 amp service. You got a main service disconnect, a principal. That's a good thing. The neutral is wrapped with white tape. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Then we've got some white hots coming in here. I guess this is going to be to the air conditioning system. The white hots, okay, it's got black tape on there. That's a good thing. We have AFCIs. I've tested them all. All of them. Now this panel was screwed into place. Screws are tighter and faster. I get that. Screws are tighter and faster. But they do not have the same shear strength. Tensile strength, shear strength is a nail does. You ever try to take apart a treehouse? So what would happen is, because these screws were used to install this, if this structure were to experience a tornado or even an earthquake, we are in Las Colinas somewhere. But if it had been nailed in place, it would stand, I get it. If a tornado hits you, you've already got a bad day. I know. But if this was nailed into place, it would stand a much better chance of staying in a safe orientation, a safe position. It'd stand a better chance if it was nailed instead of screwed. The screws will pop. Screws will pop. So what do we learn? We don't have an energy notice. What do we learn? We got sawdust in the cabinet. What do we learn? We got screws instead of nails. We also learned that the bonding location is not labeled. What else did we learn? Oh, and this is the grounding location. This is going to be the ground. I guess I should have opened that up before. I'll take a still image of it to make sure that's all right. So what did we learn? Sawdust, nails, no bonding location. And that's about it. That's about it. Oh, and labeling. labeling.